the line, coaches.
Oh, not me though. All right. No, I'm third.
Well, at first, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty tough getting up early in the morning. I mean, sometimes we'd have to go in at 3:45, 4 in the morning, and that was stuff I had to set multiple alarms just to even get up. But now it's become a lifestyle. Like, I love getting up early in the morning, and I get to see sunrise almost every day, and it's just a wonderful experience. Like, it doesn't compare to anything else. Soccer's always been my first love, and it will always be my first love. It's what I do for fun. It's where I, forget about everything else that's going on in my life. And it'll always continue to be that. Once it gets to the point where it's not longer fun, then I'll take some time to think things over. But I get to push myself like mentally and physically. So I'm trying to push my body to the potential that it can reach. And by doing that, it's where I want to go. Just keep playing and see where I can get.
I understand of everyone wanting to have that pro dream. That was my pro dream. My pro reality come playing beach soccer. It wasn't professional, but for me it felt like professional, and the chance to make it as a pro is very, very slim.
And the girls' piece is very strong. Tessa is considering going to France for tryout because we already know that she's been getting a look. Hunter is in Israel playing professionally and with the Israeli national team. I think she was going to France, but I don't know why she ended up in Israel, but she's playing professional. Yeah. You've got Blythe, whose mom's from England, and she's trying to consider the professional possibly after this year. I'm supposed to be talking to each of them and see where we're at. At the same time, we're losing them. Luis, I mean, Sal's tried it, Oscar's tried it. They all want to still go. And I mean, it might be the way we have to choose. Like it might be the option to not lose our players, right?
Yeah.
The fan base, everyone loves what we do. Now let's build this team to be able to say, you know what, our next step, let's go pro with the women.
So where are you at, in Israel?
Yes, I am in Israel right now. So my contract is for a year. So it ends in May. So I guess we'll see then if I want to pursue a different opportunity. Hi!
Hunter.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. That was funny, you just peeped your head in there.
Hey, no, right?
Past the cup of noodles that was left over from the game the other day. To be honest, we don't want you to be able to play for us this summer.
Okay.
That means that you got another contract. How was your experience with us? Did you enjoy it, or?
Oh my, it was amazing. Are you kidding? The coaches,
the ownership
people,
was so good.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, it was more organized than UOP. It was great.
Oh, we really enjoyed having you, and just wanted to catch up, see how you're doing and what things were, and then definitely keep us in the loop of what's going on, and we'll go from there. Hopefully someday we see you back playing in the US.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you soon.
See you, Hunter.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I trained with them 3 days, and
I'm gonna be pissed if you leave, right?
I'm gonna be pissed too. No, but yeah, I was there 3 days. We trained Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and it went really well. I felt really good. I think I got used to really fast to the team and to the way they play, because of course it's different than in Spain. And I think they like how I play as well, so I think they wanna invite me for the next preseason in the next summer.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for us?
Well,
And you know that I said before you left, I said I actually don't want to see you come back to Napa, even though I did want to see you come back. But you guys you're chasing this dream, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean for you?
Well, my idea right now is to stay here with you guys for some months, because I've had such a good time with you guys, and you guys are family for me. Mm-hmm. So I want to be with you guys for some months, but then I'm thinking about going back to Spain, trying to find a team to train 4 or 5 times a week, get in shape, trying to get my 100% level and top peak of level. And then after that, going to England and do the preseason with them, see if it works, and hopefully I can stay with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I think like a big reason why we also play good here in Napa is because of how comfortable we are outside of the field, you know. We know that the only thing that we have to care about is to perform in the field, and knowing that people like you, Josh, Hannah, coach, everybody that is behind the team treats us, then is a reason to add when we go to the field and we say, okay, we have to win because I hate losing, but I also have to win because of these guys.
Yeah, it'll be straight back to the right. You guys doing good today? Yeah, welcome in. Where are you guys from?
The DC area.
DC? Oh, lovely. Welcome. First time in Napa or?
Yes. First time.
Yeah, welcome to Napa. From Iowa, so I always like to see where people are coming in from. I'm an Iowa boy. Do you guys want me to wait? I play soccer, actually. Play for a soccer team in Napa. So yeah, they brought me out here 3 years ago to play, so it's been really good so far. Do you want me to wait and come back so everyone's on the same page? Okay. I'll be right back, okay? A lot of people don't realize when you're young and you're trying to go to combines and you're putting money to go to hotels and spending money on combines and you're not truly making any money. And you know, it's the harsh truth is knowing that, you know, trying to pursue your dreams of signing a pro contract in America, you probably are not gonna be making a whole lot of money. And even then you can sign a pro contract for only $700-800 a month. You know, and how doable is that if you have true bills, you know, car insurance, all the bills that kind of align with living. So having this backbone of being able to work and still being able to pursue my dream of playing soccer at a competitive level has just been phenomenal for me because obviously I'm someone that, you know, likes to go and do things and, you know, without money, that's not possible. And, you know, I've spent many years traveling and trying to sign a pro contract and it just, you know, it didn't work out but, you know, but then again, I'm here, so maybe it did work out, you know? So I just, you know, I really truly take everything a day at a time, honestly.
It was great to have someone like Paris come on, and then eventually he brought Dario with him. You know, guys that love team, love camaraderie, love soccer, and are willing to learn wine. Now they love wine as well. It's great. It's a great atmosphere to have them here.
So it was 2019 after we had done the Members Cup, which was a unique tournament. We came out here. Paris reached out and said he'd like to move. He moved out in March of 2020, and then COVID hit and everything shut down. In the meantime, I got him a job at my brother's tasting room, and he's stayed there ever since. What's crazy about Paris is he's really brought a piece of trust to the team. So he trusted us by moving out here and just kind of changing his whole lifestyle from Iowa and came all the way out. And he trusts, and you see that the team trusts him in his role. He works his butt off every game, and they trust him. They trust him to do his job, and he's been a huge key component for us.
This team right now feels like the teams I used to play when I was back home in Spain. And it's the first time I have this feeling in the US. Every time I played in a team in the US, people go to train, go home, go to the game, go home. Here we are kind of like, okay, let's win the game and then go celebrate all together. It's part of the prize of winning the game.
Yeah.
Becoming a professional soccer player, it's always been my dream. But at the moment, it's just not realistic. As a professional soccer player in the US, I wouldn't be able to afford to pay for my studies or go back home to visit my family in Spain.
Dario has become that player that in the team, he's really brought the locals and the visiting players together that really has united them as a family. But even in our own home, Dario is our family. He's living in our house, he's washing the dishes, sometimes after dinner. He's my son's big brother, and he's such an integral part of our family for Hannah and I, and for Alex. It's amazing to have him a part of this community of 1839 and the Housley family. I was telling somebody the other day how it started, because they asked about 1839, and I said it was gonna be Napa United.
Right.
And then when the board, which I was on at the time, realized at the last minute that it didn't fit because of the possible loss of revenue, that Chris and I decided, okay, well, let's take it on our own.
Right.
And then never the thought that it would be as much work as we came into it. Yeah. So the thought that you found out about it like a month later and called me and said, hey, I think you're like
you're considering to do a soccer team, I want to talk, and we'd never even met.
We have everything on our shoulders. Working on Saturdays, coming straight here to set up, you know, just stressed out, you know, want to make sure that the whole game day is elite. Do we need to go pro? I don't know if we need to go pro. I think
financially we don't.
Yeah.
Financially, it might be smarter not to, but in terms of if you look at the business numbers, but deep down, you know, like branding and actual value of the business, maybe we do, except then you have to lose capital every year, right? So I mean, my push, like you've heard me say before, is I want 1,000 fans in the stands every game. To see then now the newer fans that are starting to come in, so I'm hoping that, you know, like this keeps snowballing.